Good morning, Broadwalkers. Good morning. We have made it to Puerto Rico, Old San Juan. And Adventure of the Seas is just arriving right now. This is the ship that was right next to Carnival Cruise Line out there. That one that's arriving right now. It's an older ship. Oh yeah. We have made it to Puerto Rico. We're gonna go exploring later. We are super tired and exhausted, but we have to take advantage of this day. I can't wait to get on land. We're gonna go explore the island, Old San Juan, and there's a place called Distrito of T-Mobile. T-Mobile Distrito, something like that, which is really cool. Brought to you by T-Mobile. Let's go. Yo, so as soon as you get off the ship, you have all these little kiosks and restaurants like this one here. This is a location that you'll find. It's called Puerto Rico Ferry. Oh, this is where you get a ferry at. And then you got a subway, of course. And then these little tents that sell items, trinkets, magnets and things, jewelry. So we're gonna go on a walking tour. We got Tijuana's right here, Tijuana's. Oh, and it's facing the ocean. Check this out. This is dope. This is right next to the port. Like 5-minute walk, maybe less. Let's go. So there's a little park. Let's go explore it. Got Vieques, Culebra. These are the islands that the U.S. military was using, the Navy, I think. Look at this house. This is old. Wow. La Casita. They turned it into a restaurant. Got the pigeons. Oh, we got magnets here too. They got nice magnets.
Good morning.
Good morning. That's not bad. Yeah. We got artwork, of course. So that old house that we just saw, it's called La Casita de Rones. Yo, look at this. This is cool. The ATM, it's enclosed. Wow, this is an old building. Look at the bars. I wonder what it used to be.
I think it used to be like maybe a restaurant.
No, but no, this was.
Ah, you mean before? Oh
before
yeah.
this.
No, we don't know.
Look at the
So
emblem.
that's old.
Look at the emblem. Wow, look at the windows. They still have the old windows. That's dope. So we're gonna see a lot of old structures like this. Look at this building here with the old Juliet balconies. We got food trucks. And this park is right next to the port. You got Bad Bunny right there. Hey. Oh wow, look, this is where the
These
birds
are the
hang out.
owners.
They just chilling.
Tamarindo.
Oh, look what she found. Tamarind.
Sí, mírala aquí, la mata.
Where is it?
Right here, that's the tamarindo.
Oh, wow. You see this? You come to the islands, you can just pick out the fruit you want and eat it. This is tamarind. Hey, you know we have to do it. So look at this structure. This is old too, this building. It has to be maybe the 50s, maybe the 40s. And then you have food trucks here. You want to continue along the water?
Mm-hmm.
This building here is old too. Turned it into a cafe. Café de la Darcena.
Darcena.
Yeah. Look at this. This is cool. Little food truck. This is dope. It's a little pizza truck. Wow, look at the view. And this is from 1992.
1992.
But it's closed off because it's destroyed. Like the rust, the ocean, the sea,
La
the salt
Glorieta.
air destroys all that metal. Let's continue. That's U.S. Customs. But I wonder how old this is. Look at this. 200 años. Wow. ¿Y siempre ha sido de U.S. Customs?
Primero fue de la Marina Española y después fue de la
Wow. ¿Y usted nació aquí? ¿De qué parte?
¿Cómo?
De-
Río Grande.
Mi familia es de Laja.
Ah, de Laja.
Yeah, está bien, voy a explorar esta isla. Gracias. So this building is 200 years old. And look at the cobblestone streets. 200 years old. He says that this building here used to be owned by the Navy back in the days, 200 years ago. And now it's US Customs. But look at, it still has the old gates. I mean, these windows are new, of course. These windows here are new, but these gates here, these bars, those are old. Let's go. So as I continue, I'm gonna interview people and ask questions. And look at the beginning of the fort here. That's amazing. Let's go. Look how beautiful that is. Look at this building here. They got the Taino Indians, different faces on it with the eagle. That's amazing. And this is the fort wall here. Look how thick it is. And then the entrance, the gates to the fort. Right here, the two pillars. Look at this. Wow. So you have a map of Old San Juan here for you to explore.
And this is nice. You have the historic
Yeah.
places, parks, monuments.
So let's go. I always love the streets with the trees like this lined up. This is a nice path.
Chiquibambam.
And again, on my right-hand side, you have the part of the fort. Look at this. And they have exercise equipment as well. Look at the old gates. Wow. Jardín de la Princesa. That's crazy. Look at this. Oh my God, look at this water fountain. That is old. That is old. Look at the top of it. 1878. 1878. Wow. That is amazing. This is still part of the fort, the wall. I'm sure this was an entrance back in the days, back in his time. You see that cutout? Maybe not, but I'm guessing. Maybe not. And it continues that way. And they have some gym equipment here for you to use, like where we live in Florida. Let's continue. Look at these old crests. There are all these pillars. Guys, look at this. Part of the wall still of the fort, if you look back there, and it gets higher and higher. But look at how amazing that architecture is. With the flag. Look at the light fixture. This is old. This is for the guards. Look at this. And it still has the gate, the original gate. Look at this. Wow. That is amazing. That's super solid too. This is still part of the fort. Look at the windows. And the old fixture with the crest on it. Wow. Let's go. Compañía de Turismo de Puerto Rico. So they're using this old structure for tourism. 1837. Look at the original structure.
Oh, they have the clock.
Yeah.
This is the
clock is up
Edificio
there.
La Torre. And then the
Damn.
clock is from 1854.
That clock is from 1850, so that's original. It doesn't have the right time, it's not moving, but imagine. This is cool. Let's see what this is. Raíces, so that means roots in Spanish. Let's walk down. So this is the ocean here. Look at the fort that continues that way. This is the main gate to Old San Juan. Look at the doors, the wooden doors are still there. And look at where the soldiers used to be. Good morning. Look at this. This is where the soldiers used to go in. Venectus qui vendi in nomin domini. I don't know what that is. But look at look, this is the real gate. 1749. And you can tell, look at the copper, you know, it changes color. This is amazing. Look how thick this is. Look at the thickness. That is thick. No bomb was getting through that. Look at the gate. That is so impressive. And then the cobblestone streets. Calle Clara Lair. Look at the balconies. Look at these structures. Amazing. And look at the streets, the way they are. I guess this is a government area, but there's a lot of security on this side. Wow. It smells so nice. Oh, this is why they cut the grass recently. Let's go up these steps. Old gate, old fence. Look at this gate. Look at the entrance. Wow. Look at this. Look, I would love to live here. This is amazing. Let's go down. Let's continue. Look at the cobblestone streets still around. There used to be something here because look at the, like right here. This is like an arch, maybe. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what it looks like to me. So this whole area here is a government area. That's why there's a lot of guards. But that street that we saw, you can walk through that. That's a beautiful street. And just to change the subject, look at this. The architecture is amazing. Look at the gates. We found, or Kayla found, where they sell the limbers. It's an icy that comes in a plastic cup that they're known for. As a kid, I used to get them for 25 cents in New York. Look at this. So it's here. We already have the spot. It's 9 Caleta de las Monjas Street. Let's go. Look at this over there. It looks like a castle. Look at this. This is the fort. I'm literally on the fort. And that part right there, that looks like a castle, that's a government building. That's why there were a lot of the security there. And we were just down there too. Look at the thickness. There was no bomb or cannon going through this. Look at that building there. That's nuts. It's just amazing. I don't know what this means in English, but I don't know what it means in Spanish either. This is where the guards used to be. Wow. This is inside. Okay. Oh, this is a tiny street. Look at this old area. This is closed off. I wonder what this was. I know it's part of the fort. Look at this street. But to manage to drive a car through here, it's gotta be stressful. There's K. Casa Rosa. It doesn't say what it used to be. We just found a black cat. He's trying to go after the birds. He's watching the birds. They were on the grass, but they went on the tree now. He's not interested in me. Look at this random entrance. Still part of the fort. I think this is one of the biggest forts I've ever seen. And we've seen a couple of forts. Look at how cool this is. So this fort has a lot of streets, buildings. Oh, this had to be a medical building, part of the fort back in the day. So you see the cross there? Let's continue. I'm excited. I love history. Look at the light fixtures. Original. With the crown on top. They built a kids' playground right on the fort. It looks like it hasn't been used in years though. And kitties. So far I've seen, oh wow, more cats. I've seen 4 or 5 cats already. This is one of the biggest forts I've seen in my life. Look at this structure. Wow. I gotta do the history on this. I gotta look it up. I should have done that prior to coming here. But I'll do that once I get home and put the information on the video. Crazy old structure. Look at how solid it is. This is the main part of the fort, the front of it. Look at these big buildings. Escuela de Artes Plásticas. School of Plastic Arts. Look at the entrance of this. Check the history. You can pause the video. Let's go.
Look how big.
Look at this fort. This is one of the biggest forts. It has to be one of the biggest forts in the world because this is the front of it. And then it just continues all the way in the back and it has these government buildings and schools and hospitals. Look at the walls, super thick. Let's go. So it is super hot and humid. Humidity here is just like Florida, but it feels super hot, just like Florida. Hey guys, if you've ever been to Puerto Rico, put it in the comments. What section, where did you go? What is your favorite part of Puerto Rico? My family is from here. I was born and raised in New York, but they're from Mayagüez, Cabo Rojo, and Lajas. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite part of Puerto Rico. Where have you been to Puerto Rico? What's your favorite food? Mine is alcapurrias, rellenos de papa. What's your favorite Puerto Rican food? Mofongo?
Mofongo.
Mofongo's fire. Hey, let's go. So check this out. I didn't know this history. The Dutch attack of 1625. On the ground in front of you, hundreds of Dutch and Spanish soldiers died. In 1625, the monument to your left and the painting on this panel commemorate their battle. Wow, it was a month-long attack. So the Spaniards and the Dutch. And this is a commemoration for them. 1625 to 1925. It's an homage. Don Juan de Amaziota y Quijano. I didn't know that history. You can barely see. The rain and the wind destroys it. This is what's left of it. Imagine 1625, and look how beautiful this is. I wonder what that building was right there. Looks like a house with 2 chimneys, chimney stacks. We're gonna try to go in there now. Kayla and Dido's all the way in the front. Let's go. Look at this. This is the main fort building here. Look how beautiful. And it's still holding up. That has a moat, just like the one in Florida in St. Petersburg. Oh, not St.
What?
Petersburg. I forgot.
Bro, what are you talking about,
No,
man?
I've been there already. But look how beautiful and big. It's incredible how this is still standing. Let's check out the moat. Look at this. I wonder if they kept cattle in here instead of water. Well, it's actually a dry moat. Some of them used to have water, some of them used to hold cattle. But this one was a dry moat. You guys can pause the video and just read. Let's go. And this is one of the biggest forts in the world. You see it has streets, hospitals, schools, government buildings. Look at this. Amazing how it's still holding up. And this is where the guards used to be. They used to stand in here. Incredible. The crest with the lion on it. This is a Greek architecture on top. So we are inside the fort. It's a $10 entrance, which is not bad. Look at the gate on this. This is a good place to do a haunting video. Look where they used to sleep. This is exactly like the one in Florida where we went. St. Augustine. Look at the doors. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Look at the fountain there. I'm just impressed with the thickness of the walls. This is the main plaza, as it's called, with the soldiers. This is inside the fort, and that is the entrance there. And the walls are super, super, super thick. Now it has different rooms, I guess for artillery, sleeping rooms, dining areas. Look at that. Oh, there's a bell there. Maybe that's the, oh, this is the chapel. Look at the bell there and the cross, the crucifix. This is the chapel. So amazing. Yeah. It's just incredible what they did with this place. 2 portholes. Wow. Got some cannons on that side. Oh, they put restrooms in there. Shouldn't be doing this, but this is interesting. This is inside. They made a restroom inside one of the rooms in the fort. But look at this. Look at this. This is nuts. Wow. This is in the fort, inside of a room that they turned into restrooms. Amazing. Let's continue. This is the kitchen area. Military cuisine. Again, you guys can pause the video. They used coal. For the weapons, powder magazine, polvorín, Spanish artillerymen, late 1700s. This is so nice, man. Look at the bars are the original bars, except these here. And this continues way in there. I wish I can go in there. And I'm sure this place is haunted at night. Hello, ¿me pueden oír? Me llamo José. What is this? This is huge. Hey, there's a ghost. Oh, we're gonna burn a lot of calories today.
Goes down.
Wow, I wish I could go into these places. Look. Steps that take you in, deep into the fort, but it's closed. See, these are the things I would love to explore. Man. Let's go. So, this is the top of the fort, where a lot of the cannons would be. Look at this. This is where you see a cargo ship back there. So imagine that was a pirate ship, or the Dutch.
Which were smaller than that, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. This is where the cannons would be. And you have your lighthouse up there, right there. And these are vents. I guess there was a kitchen under this.
I don't know.
This is so impressive, man. The other fort that was big, but not as big as this, is the one in Curacao. Remember?
Oh, yes.
It had beautiful buildings in the inside. That was the second biggest fort I've ever seen. The one in Curacao and this one, but this one is
San Agustin
huge.
is big.
Huh?
San Agustin.
But it's not like this. And of course, the lighthouse. I'm not sure if it's still in use, but it's still there, holding on. You do see some cracks along the wall. Wouldn't it be awesome, amazing to explore at night? Would you like to explore this at night?
No, thank you.
I would, because I know it's haunted. There's a little room in there on top of the fort. Let's take a look. Wow, maybe it was a hangout area for them. Anyone in this room? Please say something. Hablen con nosotros. I wonder what that island is right there. There's a structure on it which looks really old. I wonder what that is.
Oh, it was first the living quarter for the commander. After this was turned into session. Yeah, tras que eso el punishment.
Gateway to the New World. Puerto Rico. Porto. The end of an empire. 1836 to 1998. 1898. The end of an empire. So I just saw these steps here, right? But there are two tombs here with two people. I just met a nice old man, 89 years old. I asked him, what is the secret to getting old and staying healthy? He said,